Greys Ave is a 3-block, 276 unit development on a shared podium and basement, competitively tendered in the midst of level 4 lockdown back in 2020.
This is a really important project for Kainga Ora. It replaces a building that was 87 units and was built in the 50s, no longer fit for purpose. This building will be run under a single site supported housing model, which is where you combine permanent housing with 24/7 support services on site, targeting some of the most vulnerable Aucklanders, particularly people from the rough sleeping community. We included 6 broader outcomes into our contract with ICON, one of them being supplier diversity.
Kia ora. Ko Jared tēnei, e mahi ana hau I Aotearoa. We are the Supplier Diversity intermediary for Aotearoa, and our job is to connect Māori and Pacifica businesses with people like Kainga Ora and the wonderful people at ICON. Supplier Diversity is an economic development piece. We're trying to support Māori and Pacifica economies. An economy is a collection of relationships and contracts. And if you're outside of the scope of that, then you need a way in. And that's what Aotearoa's role is, to provide an entry point often and a connection point for Māori and Pacifica businesses.
ICON has worked with Supplier Diversity, but more in the Australian market for a long time. The great thing about working with Kainga Ora is that this was front and centre for them. And they also considered who might support us with Aotearoa and Akina, for us to all be able to come around Supplier Diversity as a way to give local businesses access to the bigger scale of construction and an entry point was just a fantastic opportunity.
The construction industry is a heavily networked industry, and so it was really important for us to give an opportunity for smaller businesses. We wanted to support Māori and Pacific outcomes. We wanted to improve the community. For Kainga Ora, it's really important that we are setting an example for the construction industry.
You need to be focused on working with the right partner. For us, it was Aotearoa particularly, to actually tailor who's available and match them with the work packages. It's about making a level playing field for people to demonstrate their business and the credentials of it.
Money spent with the local business goes 4 times around the economy, and it has flow-on effects for the entire community. It is a real mana enhancing concept, that your community was part of that big project. Then people can see themselves in the building and their local environment. That has intergenerational effects.
Our target for Supplier Diversity was to achieve a minimum of 5% of the total construction spend going through diverse suppliers. We've ended up with just shy of 8%, and if you take into some non-for-profits and social enterprises, we end up with close to 10%.
With projects like this, it does create growth within the organisation. They have good level cash flow and some consistency in their mahi, so it gives them confidence to get new equipment, bring new staff on board. They recruit from their local communities and their local Māori and Pacifica youth. It is the true nature of rangatiratanga, meaning that you take responsibility for your own outcomes.
It's about building something and building it well, and giving people a great journey through the build so that they can springboard off into other things. It's great to be able to deliver high quality homes that have a story, that have an ethic about them, that we can all be proud to stand behind.
It's been my absolute pleasure to lead this project for the last 5 years and make sure that we're actually doing what will work for people and not just building houses and not thinking about who the end user is. And we show that this is a model that we can use across Aotearoa that can help support some of our most vulnerable communities.